Bittens. Aztec boy is doing very well.
Coming along nicely. Steady word.
As a matter of interest, what exactly do you feed these horses?
Best combination of food there is. Why?
I've just been going through my accounts.
No discrepancy, is there?
No, but they read as though you've been taking Aztec boy out daily to a French restaurant.
Mrs. Harvey, he's a thoroughbred. You can't throw him a bunch of grass clippings and a couple of pounds of Granny Smiths and expect him to go from 0 to 60 in 8.7 seconds.
Of course not.
Now, for instance, you take oats.
I do, quite often. They are 32 pence a pound in my local supermarket, Mr. Bittens.
Bill says.
That?
I want you. What the hell's everybody playing at in this yard? I'm away on business for a couple of days and the whole bloody place falls apart.
Oh, hang about that.
Yeah, well, take a look at that rigging. The starboard diamond is as loose as a fallen woman. Who set it up?
Young Alfie, I think.
Well, you're the bloody foreman. You can see to it. Hey, and if that's the best the lad can do, get rid of it. Avril, this yard is going to pot. The workmanship's a joke. I'm going to review the whole bunch of those apprentices. They're no good.
What's the matter now, Dad?
What I said. Where's the fellow who calls himself my partner?
Oh, you mean that man who's designed our only real product and who's keeping this yard going?
Yeah, well, I can do without that sort of crap, my girl.
Perhaps if you decided to spend a little more time in what you laughingly call your boatyard and stop pretending to be Sir Francis Chichester, we might get back on an even keel.
At least he knew what he was doing.
If you really want to know, Tom's examining the latest navigational gear so that you might know where you're going. It might have been a bit more to the point if you thought of doing that yourself.
That's terrific. How'd you manage it?
Oh, I met Steve Wyndham. He's a reporter with a local rag. I told him about it, and he said if we mount a campaign, his newspaper would back us.
You said that? Actually said so?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
It's always been their policy to support local beauty spots.
It's a beautiful area, Oren. It's worth fighting to save it.
And why not us?
Well, I guess, if you feel that way about it.
We do.
Where I come from, big business and newspapers generally go hand in hand.
Yeah, it's the same here.
So why do local newspapers take the stand you say they're going to? I mean, isn't this Ken Masters guy pretty big in the business world around here?
Yes.
Does a lot of local advertising, right?
He does.
So why would a newspaper bite the hand that feeds it?
Well, I'll tell you why. All the other publications in this part of the world would be licking the boots of Freer and Masters. This paper stands out alone, so it gets a lot of publicity, sells more copies.
Well, I guess. Oh, it's your fight, and you feel strongly about it, so okay. I just think it's something you people ought to bear in mind, that's all. Do you think we could forget about saving the world for a while? We do have a kid. I'd kind of like to be with him family style, you know?
Yes, time I went anyway. Sorry to butt in.
No, it's okay,
No,
Leo.
I'm in the way. I'll be going. See you.
I hope I didn't offend him.
No. He understands.
Yeah, I know. He's a nice guy. I like him. Hell, wouldn't we just sort ourselves out before we start worrying about the outside world? Abby?
Yes. Yes, I suppose so.
What's that Leo leaving at last? Oh, good. Now we can be en famille. Oh, Oren, there's a letter for you. From home, I think.
Didn't you read it?
Really, Abby, what a thing to say. Look, why don't we all dine out together this evening? I hear the new place just outside Chilford's quite wonderful and very reasonable.
Oh, you mean it's only £20 a head?
Sometimes, Oren, I do not understand my own daughter.
You and me both, ma'am.
She just sits at home all day, doesn't do much. Jan takes her shopping. She's been very good, very caring.
What do the doctors say?
Well, there's nothing much they can do. There's some block, some barrier.
Oh, Dad, what was wrong with the susma?
Shrouds weren't adjusted properly.
Couldn't you fix them?
Well, why should I? It's their job to do that. What am I paying these lads for?
He's a bit edgy, Tom.
I think you've made several very interesting suggestions, Charles. Very interesting indeed.
I believe our projects would ultimately serve the best interests of the community.
And I'm bound to serve those interests with total impartiality.
Well, quite so.
Do keep in touch. And thank you for the hospitality.
Pleasure was entirely mine. I trust this will be the beginning of a long and fruitful relationship.
I'm sure it will be.
What do you want? I told you I wouldn't see you. It isn't prudent.
Isn't prudent. And look, I'm broke. And that isn't prudent either.
I'm sorry, I can't help you. The matter's over and done with.
It's because of you I'm here. You and your fancy Charles Freer. I never wanted to come in the first place.
You blew it, you idiot. You blew the whole thing. If you'd said what you were supposed to say, none of this would have happened.
I want what's mine.
And you got it. Nothing.
I need another 2,000 to get back. Now, you owe me that.
Not a penny.
How's it going to look when I take the story to the newspapers?
Take it where you like. We don't know you. We've never met you.
You can claim that till you're blue in the face, but some sharp reporter starts sniffing, and when you sniff, you smell.
Get out. I won't be threatened in my own home. Get out.
What's going on?
He's just leaving.
What on earth was all that about?
Don't you know?
I wouldn't be asking if I did. It's the second time that repellent creature's been to this house. I don't know why you let him in.
It's part of my job.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
This house! The clothes you wear, the trips you make, your expenses, your extravagance. Where do you think it all comes from, eh? Sometimes I have to get my hands dirty.
Ah, Mr. Masters, good afternoon.
Nice to meet you again, Sir John.
Tea, coffee?
Coffee, please.
One tea, one coffee, please, Jennifer. Do sit down. Well, now, Mr. Masters, what can we do for you?
Ken, please. Well, I bought you a bit of business.
Well, we're always keen to do business. How much you want to borrow?
1.6 million.
It's a neat sum.
I'm going into partnership with Charles Freer. We're developing part of the estuary, known as the Boroughs.
Oh, yes. Why don't you go to your local bank manager?
What, for 1.6 million, he'd pass out.
So what sort of security would you be offering?
Well, I thought the deal itself. But more to the point, what sort of interest would you be charging?
Excuse me one moment. Yes. Well, provided it's accepted, of course. I'd say 2% above the normal bank lending rate.
1.5, surely.
Oh, no, I'm afraid it'd have to be 2. Unsecured against outside assets, you know. It's a bit speculative. No, I think you'll be doing pretty well at that. Ken?
Oh, this could be the most expensive cup of coffee I've ever had.